month I need to sell and buy my home. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharon Colon. I'm a real estate agent in Miami, Florida. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing by clicking that button right there and even the little bell icon for notifications. If this year you're looking to sell and buy a new home, you need to understand how to successfully do it without being a mess. Let's go to the point. You have three options. Number one, you can sell your home first. Number two, you can purchase your home first. And number three, you can do both transactions simultaneously. For all options, you will have pros and cons, depending on what your scenario is. If you're in a position to select option number one, then here I will mention some of the pros and cons. So, pros of selling first: number one, less financial stress. Number two, frees up cash for your new home purchase. Yep. Number three, avoids 2 mortgage payments. Number four, may be easier to qualify for a mortgage. Now let's talk about the cons when you are selling first. Number one, leaves you living in limbo. Yep. Number two, requires 2 moves. Number three, doubles your moving cost, right? And number four, may require added storage cost, which makes sense. So now let's talk about when you are buying first, pros. Number one, you have somewhere to move right away. Number two, more control over your timeline. Number three will be a more relaxed home buying process for sure. Number four, you only have to move once. So now let's talk about cons when you're buying first. Number one, 2 mortgage payments. Number two, more financial stress for sure. Number three, difficulty qualifying for a mortgage. Number four, potentially a higher mortgage rate and a lower loan balance. And number five, difficulty coming up with a down payment. Were you aware that you could add a contingency in the contract? Well, that's where option number three comes. When you make an offer on your new home, you can make the purchase contingent on the sale of your current home, right? Buying and selling homes simultaneously can be stressful, yes. But the great news is that you don't have to deal with the stress of doing it on your own. Hire a professional real estate agent. That person who will help you understand the challenges and also the benefits of buying and selling. Here I will leave you some tips to help you manage the process and most importantly, keep your sanity intact. Number one, have your team. Given all the paperwork and steps involved in buying and selling at the same time, you will want experienced professionals guiding you through the whole process. Hiring a knowledgeable real estate agent can give you a realistic estimate of home prices in your area, comparables, and how to price your current home. With those expectations on the table, you can calculate how much equity you have and what your net proceeds will look like, so you can apply that money toward the down payment and closing costs of your new home. Number two, consider your financial position and understand it. We would love to have the ideal scenario where you'll be able to have concurrent closings, right? Sell your home in the morning and close on your next place by that afternoon. But what if things don't go according to plan? It never hurts to have a plan B, right? If you don't have the means to handle 2 mortgages, definitely include a contingency in offers that give you an escape route should the sale of your current home fall through. Number three, evaluate the local housing market. Timing both transactions right is one of the most important factors in buying and selling a home at the same time. Getting the time right also depends on the condition of your local housing market. If you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain about the process, hire an expert in real estate. There is no wrong or right choice when it comes to selling your house and buying another. However, by all means, you should add a backup plan because sometimes the transactions might not go through according to schedule. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video with your friends. See you next Thursday. Bye-bye.